Sorry?
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. We are here to brief the media on the goings around Honorable Saheed and we are the media team to do that. We start the introduction from far right. Can we make it? John, Tuesday is powerful family regarding university project. So, I'm Father Yoruba Society, a journalist and a media practitioner. And we have some media friends here. So, I think we should start to hear what the lawyers have to say. Thank you.
Gentlemen of the press, my name once again remains Yakubu Eleto. I'm one of the lawyers, I'm one of the persons that have been hired by Honorable Saheed Mosadoluwa to find responses to the media trial that has been launched against him by some persons who are acting under the aegis of Lawyers for Reform and some other persons who are equally hiding under several banners to shatter the image, to assassinate the character and persons of Honorable Saheed Mosadoluwa and his company. It means also my learned brother, Barrister Saheed, who is equally the founding partner of Saheed and Co. Gentlemen of the press, on the 6th and 7th of September 2023, the social media was agog with a lot of image dampening videos and press conference addressed by some persons with media attack launched against the person of Honorable Saheed Mosadoluwa, calling him lots of ungodly names like criminal, like land grabbers, like a criminal, like conspirator, like persons who are even go to the extent of who bury people alive. But as a responsible person, we have come to present our position on this matter. Gentlemen of the press, this press briefing is sponsored attack on Honorable Saheed Mosadoluwa and Gile. A great misconception, deception, misleading, and falsehood to mislead the public. This press statement has become necessary in view of the sponsored attack on the persons of Honorable Saheed Mosadoluwa, specifically in the newspaper report of Thursday, September 7, 2023, and a publication by Arise TV of September 6, 2023, which Nigeria. Number 1 is at the Chief Magistrate Court at Sabo Yaba. This is a copy of the charge sheet of the matter at Chief Magistrate Court in Sabo Yaba. Is it now right for us to speak on the matter, or for anybody to speak on the matter when the matter is in court? We are equally stating that the Yinka Ibinoba equally sued Honorable Saheed Mosadoluwa and is coming to court in the fundamental right matter. This is a copy of the fundamental application that is before Justice Koka of the High Court in Lagos State. Is it not subsidized? Is it right again for any group of persons to speak about it again when the matter is in court of competent jurisdiction? Now, we are equally stating that this is a copy of a suit that we qualified against Yinka Ibinoba for cyber stalking and cyber bullying our clients. The matter is in court. We have filed a information suit against her. The matter is in court already pending at a Lagos State High Court. Is it right for any group of persons to now continue to work to speak against another that is the court? And lastly, we qualified fundamental right application against her, and this is a copy of it. So on the issue of Yinka Ibinoba, I think we have furnished the press with sufficient information that the issue of Yinka Ibinoba is what is subsidized, and nobody has tried to say anything of it. Let us, everybody has been forward to the court. Let the court give judgment on it. And however, we must equally state that the issue between us and Yinka Ibinoba happened on the 21st day of November 2021. Yinka Ibinoba reported us to Benin police station at Ajiwe. The matter was investigated. She moved from Ajiwe. She moved to Panti. The matter was investigated. She moved from Panti again. She went to Alabama. The matter was investigated. Before the matter was finally taken to Abuja. And the matter was investigated by SCP Ibrahim Musa, who later wrote the report that our client should be charged with court, and our client was charged afterwards. What other things will these people? What other things do they want? What other things do they want? Why are they actually after the image of Saheed Mosadoluwa? If they have any personal support to settle the thing, they should come out and face it. Not going on air to damage the image of this hardworking young man. Now, in the sponsored media publication of 6th of September 2023 by Arise TV and the sponsored publication in Punch newspaper of 7th September 2003, it was equally said that our client is a land grabber and is trying to grab the land of people in Abomiti, Yebuda, and Enyosa. And led by there is one person called Topas, who has very strong affinity, who has very strong bloodline relationship, who has very strong cordial relationship with the Commissioner of Police Lagos State, in person of CP Idowu Omowa, and the head of Lagos State Land Task Force, in person of CSP Shola Jejeloye. The two of them, they have close affinity. We stand to be challenged and we prove our point when this name out. And he has been using the two of them to hound. He has been using the two of them to persecute. He has been using the two of them to subdue. He has been using the two of them to suppress. And he has been using the two of them to dispossess. The person of Honorable Saheed Mosadoluwa Abdullahi, the chairman of Harmony Garden of his property. Now, let us now speak to what happened. Honorable Saheed Abdullahi obtained several acres of land from the statutory owners of the land at Abomiti, Yebuda, worth several millions of naira. The land was sold to him with deed of assignment. One deed of assignment. The land sold to him was a land, a CFO issued by Lagos State. They sold to him. This purpose came suddenly, and he said that the land belongs to him. Instead of him to use every single means to get the land back, what he did was to engage people who are assassins to attack investigated, and this topaz was subsequently charged to court. The matter, as we are talking to you now, is presently before Justice Oshodi at the Lagos State High Court, Ikeja. Why must this type of matter be raised again by any reasonable person? Now, what we are now saying very clearly is that the attack on Honorable Saheed is sponsored media attack by people who are actually envious of the geometric achievements that Mr. Saheed has had in recent time on his business. Now, we are now stating very clearly that Mr. Saheed is not a land grabber. He's a wise investor. Anybody envious of his sporadic, spontaneous, and geometric growth in his business should come and learn from me. Other than stay behind the curtain to now begin to launch media attack, this is actually absolutely unfair. Anybody that want to verify should go to Lagos State High Court and confirm the case between the state of Lagos and Murphy Adebari. The matter is the court already. Why must anybody come to mislead the media against him? Now, we have strong reasons to believe that topaz, this topaz that we are talking about, has using the office of Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, and CSP Shola Jejeloye as backup to ensure that he frustrates Honorable Saheed out of his property. And that act and activity has already been playing out. Just last week, men of task force of Lagos State stormed the property of Honorable Saheed. They arrested him on his property without letter of invitation, without any notice, and without even any form of civility. He was arrested, he was harassed, he was hounded, and he was taken to Lagos State Task Force. Of course, I'm aware that the work of Lagos State Task Force is not to go and be arresting people online. Their work is to work on environmental offences. Well, what does man go to do with environmental offence? That shows that CSP Jejeloye is on the payroll. And Commissioner of Police Lagos State maybe on the payroll of topaz. So we will not be wrong to conclude that the Commissioner of Police Lagos State, President Mosadoluwa, and CSP Jejeloye are working together with topaz. And I think even if they want to work with him, they should work with him in the highest form of civility, not to infringe on the rights of the other person. The law of the Constitution of Nigeria is very clear that every citizen of Nigeria have rights to own immovable and movable property. So Mr. Saheed, Mosadoluwa, Abdullah, equally have right to own property. And that is property that and to equally protect his property. And that is what he's doing. So it is wrong for Mr. Topaz to continue to use CP Lagos State and CSP Jejeloye to continue to hound and persecute Honorable Saheed. Now, the CP Lagos, after when they have failed in their attempts to prosecute and persecute Honorable Saheed, what did CP Lagos State do? CP Lagos State issued an order that all the police aid attached to Honorable Saheed should be relieved of their duty immediately. Mr. Saheed, for those who don't know, is a multi-billionaire. He has a lot of investments and is vulnerable if he doesn't have eggs going around with him. The movie those people is already making as a prey to his enemies. So we condemn that action, and we are going to come with our prayers against this press conference. Now, on the issue of Nola Adetola Itunu is also a neighbor to Honorable Saheed on his property in Lekki. He approached Honorable Saheed that wants to buy a property worth 3 billion naira, and he made a deposit of 500 million naira to Honorable Saheed. After he deposited the 500 million naira, he was nowhere to be found. In fact, the contract of sale that was due for the transaction was executed by the lawyer to Mr. Nola Adetola, and he failed, and he defaulted. He was supposed to have paid the money in this period, and he defaulted. There were several calls to him. There whatever messages to him, he never honored. Not until when the chairman of Harmony wrote him that the contracts had been disengaged for him to come and collect the money, he did not come. So what we now saw later was that he brought CSP Jejeloye and the CP to work to come and arrest Mr. Saheed and detain him, all because of one person. All because of one person. Is that how jobless National Police Lagos is? Is that how jobless the CP Jejeloye is? And this little matter is not even a matter of environmental issue. Mr. Saheed is an individual. I'm sure he can't hear the call of the CP and not honor the CP. And they can't even see the letter of invitation from the CP and not honor. For him to be arrested like chicken, up and down, all because of the property. So now, at this junction, we will not say more than to speak to the Arise TV, the media, the press conference that was done by the lawyers before group published was not balanced at all. We have stated a lot of information, we have given a lot of evidences to the media that Mr. Saheed, Mosadoluwa, is not a criminal as people are painted him. So if anybody, even if any group of lawyers, is something that is open, that anybody can walk up to and get information as to whatever thing that they need from me. So we are not condemning the media, the story that was aired on Arise TV. And watch Mr. Bala, how can Arise TV report a story allegedly sponsored by some biased lawyers and report same without balancing it? This misleading report by Arise TV on our clients, especially when the case is sub-judice, will definitely not go unchallenged in the court of competent jurisdiction. In the meantime, we strongly call on Arise TV to do a balanced reportage on the news sponsored by Lawyers for Reform Group and immediately tender a written apology to us not later than Monday, 11th of September 2023. Arise TV must take cognizance that when a case is pending before court of law, it must be careful in its report or reporting any case or matter that is sub-judice. Now, what are our prayers? Why are we doing this press briefing? We are doing this press briefing to compassionately appeal to the Office of the Inspector General of Police to prevail on the Commissioner of Police Lagos to hands off all ongoing investigation against Honorable Saheed Mosadoluwa Abdullahi Ibile, because the CP Lagos and CSP Jejeloye are already biased. They are prone to bias and they are already taking sides with the trespassers on the property of Mr. Saheed. And we don't believe, it's our right, we don't believe that we can get justice from them. The Office of Commissioner of Police Lagos is not the only police commissioner we have in Nigeria. We still have the Office of the AIG at Sotu. We still have the Office of the AIG at Alaport. We still have the Office of the DIG, FCID in Abuja. And we probably have the Office of the IIG. So we are not confident, our client is not confident with any investigation that will be conducted by the Office of the CP Lagos and by anybody that is attached to him. We want the IG himself to take over this matter. And we are happy that in the video circulated by Arise TV, Dr. Hassan and his group equally raised this, that the IG should take charge. We want the IG to take charge. IG should take charge of the matter. IG should take charge, and the IG should take charge of the matter and assign the case file to skillful investigators in the Nigerian police for them to be able to distill the truth in this matter. We also appeal to the Inspector General of Police to call CS Jejeloye There are a lot of people jumping refuse on the road in Lagos State that are not even arrested. There are a lot of people passing one way in Lagos State that are causing traffic. The same should busy himself with those type of environmental offences and not descend to matters that are involving land. It is not, but it's not even the CSP is not even the head of land grabber in Lagos State. Lagos State has another unit. Why is it descending? Let him focus on reasons why he was appointed as head of task force in Lagos State. We are calling on the IG to cause a major to order. And if it's not going to this order, there are other places in Sambisa or in Jigawa where other CSPs are useful. They can take you there to go and work there. Now, we are also calling on the executive governor of Lagos State. Executive governor of Lagos State was one that appointed Saheed. It is high time for him to transfer to and appoint other CSPs, other competent CSPs who are professional and who are dispassionate about matters that involve the public. Public officers are meant to be dispassionate about matters that affect citizens. When they take sides, they are already rubbishing they are compromised, and they are already showing the part of rubbishing whatever investigation they are going to commit. So we are asking the governor of Lagos State to call Saheed to order. And if it's not going to use the order of the governor should return him back to those of the city of the IG and appoint another CSP to take over the office of the head of task force in Lagos State. Now, we are now calling for a full, proper, and detailed investigation of our clients on the said video that has been circulating the social media. Of course, as lawyers, we condemn any act of dehumanization. Even our clients, as much as we know him, is a humanist, and equally condemn any act of dehumanization and self-help. But the video circulating was the media space. It was doctored. They removed other part of it that are incriminating. They just they just use the one that responds to that will just assist their bias report against Honorable Saheed. We are calling for investigation. Honorable Saheed is not fugitive. He is ready to be investigated up to any level. Even if they are going to call FBI from America to come and investigate, he is ready, because he is someone who is diligent and who conducts his affairs in accordance with the law of the land. We are calling on the IG to investigate us. Our clients to be investigated, and at every level of investigation, he is ready to go there with his legal team. He has a lot of lawyers, and he's a partner to a lot of law firms that are ready to give him legal assistance at every point of need. Now, we also appeal to the office of the Inspector General of Police to kindly restore the personal aids attached to Mr. Saheed Mosadoluwa, as the CP of Lagos State has been using his powers to subdue Mr. Saheed Mosadoluwa and expose him to toppers and his criminal cartel, threatening fire and brimstone to sniff life out of our client, who is now vulnerable to a series of attacks, which has been the witch of the CP Lagos State, CP Mosadoluwa, and since about a year ago. Maybe for those who don't know, CP Mosadoluwa was someone in the PSO of the former IG. He knows on the side very well. They have been having issues even before it becomes CP of Lagos State. So that's why we are saying that we are not confident in the CP. We are not attacking the personality of the CP. But what we are saying is that on matters involving Honorable Saheed, we are not confident that we will get justice from the CP of Lagos State. That's why we are asking the IG to work to set up any police at any level where we are able to be investigated, but not by the CP of Lagos State, not by anybody attached to it. The Nigerian police force is one. Be it Lagos, be it Abuja, we are ready for investigation. Our client is saying categorically that he is ready to be investigated by any police formation in Nigeria, but not by the CP, the Omowa, for they are both pursuing a vendetta against our client and to ensure they expose his property and his person to land grabbers and not the potential of Lagos State as their personal interest. about real estate investment. Come and learn from me. Don't envy this young man. Don't envy him. There are a lot of people hiding under a lot of group there for reform, clinical. A lot of them, their aim is just to malign this person. If you want to fight, come out. Don't hide under any platform. And lastly, we challenge vehemently Aremo Dr. Hassan and his group to provide the public with concrete evidence supporting his allegation that about those allegedly buried, including proof of their identities and locations where they purportedly exhumed as shown in the video. It is very weighty allegation. To say that somebody buried people alive is a very weighty allegation. And anybody that will open his mouth to say that must have verified the facts. And for the legal person to have said that, I'm sure he has his fact. You are challenging me. And we are giving them 7 days ultimatum that if they fail to give us evidences of those that were buried alive, to give us evidences of those that were exhumed, to give us evidence of families who have cried to them, that they decided that buried people, then we are going to go headlong with them and whoever are their sponsor. We will not take it lightly. Mr. Saheed is not a criminal. Mr. Saheed is not a murderer. Mr. Saheed is not a dog. Mr. Saheed is not a hooligan. Mr. Saheed is a wise investor. As a lawyer, it is very clear that evil alleges must prove. For those who have raised the allegation, we are asking them to prove it. What will assure the entire world? They have said it's a Fulani man. That maybe his name is not anybody's business. Igbos come to Lagos to invest and they are making their money. Hausas are in Lagos. Even people from China are in Lagos. From Dubai are in Lagos. Lagos is a home for everybody. Even if it's a Fulani man and succeeding, what is going to anybody? That shows that they are not interested in this person. They are just interested in what? In assassinating his character. What they are doing is to pass judgment on him, so that they call the cases that he has in court, so he can be persecuted. But the Almighty God will not allow them to succeed. Gentlemen of the press, that is the summary of our presentation before you, and we assure you that this is the fight that we have brought from all our from the law firm. This is the case you can see. This is on America in Yoruba. This is on Topas. This is on Shamsuddin Oluwo. This is on all of them, all the cases that we have, to show that we are responsible. We pursue our matter diligently, and the Almighty God will see us through. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, the team. And I was informed that the family of the owners of the land are here. So can we have a representative to just narrate how by sitting anybody belongs? Or later we'll do an interview with them. We just have an interview later. We have to do the interview later. So, but now any questions, please, from you to the leader team. Question. I only have one question, and that is about the rights to those lands. When you're talking about the land to those rights, to those lands, we are expecting papers to that effect. We understand you are talking about it, and we didn't see any paper about that. So I'm asking, are there papers to confirm that is having right to those land, as in duly signed paper from the government?
Yes, this is we are going to quote the papers, the survey plan. Yes, there is a CFO number 93-2021S. That is the CFO in which Mr. Saheed equally obtained property from. And the survey plan number LSD BK 425B and C. That was the CFO and survey plan that was issued by Lagos State Government to the people of Aboliti, Enyosa, and Yebuda. And the statutory beneficiaries of that CFO are those who sold part of those land to Honorable Saheed, and a deed of assignment was duly executed. So he has not gone there to trespass. He is what he invested there, he bought the property, and property is his own.
Okay, another question, please. You in your submission, there was an alleged assassination. Is there any proof of that?
Yeah, on the issue of the assassination, I think it happened on the 7th of July 2023. Immediately, we reported to the office of the Deputy General of Police, Force FCID Abuja. The investigation was conducted, and this is the investigation report. Where the office of the General DIG concluded that Mr. Sunday Olabayo, Mr. Lawal Ibrahim Adefemi, Mr. Benja Demori, Mr. Idowu Mujahid, Mr. Samson Mr. Dare Majagodu, aka Olobo, should be prosecuted. And they are now standing trial at the Lagos State Magistrate Court. This is the charge sheet. This is the charge sheet in charge number B 2020-23. This is the charge sheet. And we are equally saying once again that the matter is sub judice and we don't want to speak further on it. The assassination attempt actually happened. This is the report. We are ready to release it to the press. That's why we are saying that it is very wrong for any group of people, not even lawyers, to go outside and just say things like that. If you have any vendetta, any personal beef against that person, write to that person and allow that person to work. Don't bury the person alive. So this is the police report. This is the charge sheet. They are all standing trial at the Lagos State Magistrate Court.
Thank you. I think the last question, please.
Yeah, I would like to ask a question, sir. You're a lawyer. Is there a law backing it up that if there is an ongoing court case, that can also be brought out to the press briefing to talk about? In the case of the Mrs. Bonaba, or what do you see of being
and the football
issue.
It is very wrong, and I will not also join that part too. For me to speak on cases that is in court, it is sub judice. It is what? It is sub judice, and it is not an illegal. Even the case of Peter Obi and Tinubu and Atiku, all lawyers, even the senior advocate, they refrained from even issuing any comments on any media platform. Even after the judgment was given, after you can condemn the judgment, not criticizing people who gave the judgment. And on the issue of Samson Oluwo, we have video recordings. Where Mr. Samson Oluwo, aka Olobo, confessed that he received the sum of 12 million naira from Mr. Topaz to what? To assassinate Honorable Saheed and his staff. This is the video evidence. We are not. It's just unfortunate that people just try to. They just try to cut off the part of the video that shows the confession of this person. So, although, like I said earlier, as legal practitioners, we condemn any form of dehumanization. We condemn any form of inhumanity of man to man. We equally condemn any form of jungle justice. But in this matter, this is the evidence that we have. Although we have said that this matter has been investigated already by the police and the report has been issued. We will continue to remain law abiding. Honorable Saheed Mosadoluwa, we equally continue to remain law abiding. But what we are just saying is that we are appealing to the office of the IG that should prevail on the CP of Lagos State. Anything pertaining to our clients should not be investigated by him. The IG has a lot of special squad that can investigate. You are ready. And we are ready to even fund whatever process. And even in the video, there's an allegation that our client bribed police 10 million naira. I bribe police 10 million naira. And we just laugh. Our client, as we know him, even if he has 10 million naira, the last person we give is a police officer. To do what? So it was when the issue of between him and Inka was going on that some elderly people prevailed that they should settle the matter. That why instead of going to several police commissions, why don't he pay money? Why didn't he pay the Gunaba off? And he agreed to pay the money that he was going to send 10 million naira. And that 10 million naira was sent to the account of the police officer such that he can give to the Gunaba, then he settle the matter out of police station. That was the reason. I will stand to be corrected on it. I will stand to be challenged on it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Any